Have you ever walked into a room and felt invisible, like no one even noticed you were there? Imagine if you could flip the script and instantly command respect the moment you step in. It's not magic, but psychology, and it's simpler than you think. Stick around because these strategies might just change how people perceive you forever. The first step to gaining instant respect isn't about what you say, it's about what you don't. Studies show that 93% of communication is nonverbal. So, what's your body saying about you? Stand tall, shoulders back, and maintain eye contact. This posture subconsciously signals confidence and competence. Think about it. Would you trust someone who slouches and avoids eye contact? Probably not. But here's the twist. Confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being composed. Next time you're in a group, take a deep breath, stay silent for a moment, and let others come to you. Watch how the energy shifts. If you walk like a penguin, well, people might think you're adorable, but not exactly someone they'll look up to. Now, while body language is key, respect is also built in the mind. And that brings us to the second secret. Here's a question for you. Who do you respect more? Someone who talks endlessly about themselves or someone who truly listens to you? Exactly. Most people crave validation, and when you genuinely listen, you give them what they want most. But there's a catch. Listening isn't just about being quiet while someone else speaks. It's about engaging. Ask thoughtful questions, nod subtly, and repeat their key points to show you're paying attention. For example, if someone says they've had a tough week, instead of saying, "Me too," respond with, "What made it tough for you?" You'd be surprised how rare this is and how respected it makes you. Just don't overdo it. Nobody respects someone who turns every conversation into a therapy session. So, you've got the body language down and you're listening like a pro. But respect isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you don't do. Here's a hard truth. People will only respect you as much as you respect yourself. That means setting boundaries. Think of it this way. If you let people walk all over you, you're essentially handing them a do not respect card. But when you confidently say no to unreasonable requests, you communicate that your time and energy are valuable. Here's a challenge. Next time someone asks you for something you genuinely can't or don't want to do, say no without justifying it. It's uncomfortable, but incredibly powerful. What happens when you say no? You might think people will dislike you, but the reality is far more surprising. And now let's move to a strategy so subtle, yet so powerful, it might be the one thing you've been missing. Respect is a two-way street. The fastest way to earn it? Give it first. But here's the twist. It's not about flattery. It's about authenticity. Compliment someone on something meaningful, like their work ethic or a skill they've mastered. People respect those who recognize their value. Think of this like planting a seed. The more genuine respect you give, the more likely it is to be returned to you. Now, you've learned how to communicate respect through your actions. But what if I told you there's one final strategy that ties everything together? Here's the ultimate respect hack: consistency. People respect those who stand by their principles, even under pressure. Think about it. Would you admire someone who says one thing and does another? Probably not. Whether it's honesty, kindness, or fairness, define your core values and let them guide your actions. When people know what you stand for, they trust and respect you more. And here's the exciting part. Consistency isn't just about big decisions. It's in the little things too, like being on time, keeping promises, and admitting when you're wrong. But how do you use this to influence others? The answer lies in reverse psychology, which I'll touch on in just a second. Respect isn't given, it's earned, and these 5 strategies will set you apart from the crowd. But here's the thing. Respect is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to influencing others. Want to know how to take it to the next level? Check out my video, How to Use Reverse Psychology to Control Any Situation, linked on the screen. It's a game changer you don't want to miss. See you there. Until next, stay sharp, stay unpredictable with Psychology Pulse.